Hi everyone, my name is Brendan Houdek and I'm an instructor at New York Speech Coaching here in New York City. Welcome to New York Speech Coaching's Voice Breakdown, episode number 4, the show where we teach you how to imitate some of the most iconic voices. We're going to be continuing with our Muppet series, and today's episode will be focusing on the most musical member of the bunch.
Animal! 1, 2! Animal!
The key to imitating any voice is simply figuring out 6 components. Component number 1, the vocal cords.
Vocal cords!
The vocal cords are responsible for the pitch of the voice. Animals' pitch is pretty neutral. It's not too high-pitched, it's not too low-pitched. Also, the compression in Animal's voice is also pretty neutral. It's not too compressed, it's not too decompressed. If we took Animal's voice,
Ma! Ma!
and removed all the other components except the vocal cords, it would sound something like this. Ma! Ma! Component number 2 is the larynx.
Larynx!
The larynx can move up and move down. For Animal, we want to raise the larynx. Ma becomes ma. Body part number 3, the tongue.
Tongue!
For Animal, the tongue needs to clench or flex. Also, we need to pull the tongue back so that it starts to pull against the structure known as the epiglottis. As we said in Miss Piggy's video, this epiglottis body part can cause some distortion in the voice. You can get a sense of what that epiglottic growl sounds like by trying to grunt. When we add all of those components together, it sounds like Animal.
Ma! Ma!
Sometimes Animal will do that grunt all by itself. Component number 4 is the soft palate.
Soft palate!
For Animal's voice, we're going to need to lower the soft palate so that we get some of the sound into the nose. We need a little bit of that nasal resonance to sound like Animal. Next, we need to talk about Animal's articulation.
Articulation!
Articulation refers to the ways that Animal enunciates his sounds. Simply put, he doesn't enunciate his sounds. Regarding Animal's prosody, is very monotone. Not monotone in the boring sense, because Animal is always intense. But that's the thing, he's intense all of the time. Every syllable is very loud and very intense. He typically only says no more than a few words at a time.
Voice breakdown!
Rhythmically, as you just heard, his speech is very choppy and abrupt.
Ma! Animal like to drum!
Let's recap. Component number 1, the vocal cords. Animal has a fairly neutral pitch and a fairly neutral level of compression. Component number 2, the larynx. We want to raise the larynx for Animal's voice. Component number 3, the tongue. We want to clench the tongue and pull it backwards to interact with the epiglottis so that we can get that epiglottic growl. Component number 4, the soft palate. We want to lower the soft palate to give us some of that nasal resonance. Component number 5, articulation. Don't worry about articulation. Animal sure doesn't. Component number 6, prosody. We want our speech to be monotonous, intense, and very choppy. Thank you for watching New York Speech Coaching's Voice Breakdown, episode number 4. Be sure to check out future episodes of Voice Breakdown, the show where we teach you how to imitate some of the most iconic voices.
See you next time!